So I'm here at Motoring Coffee to ride a British electric bike called Maeving. So I'm going to meet up with a buddy, cruise around and see what it's all about. So let's get to it. After catching up with Nathan over a coffee, we then checked out our ride. This machine has a rear wheel electric motor that rides on twin rear shocks and gets its power from a stylish and practical pair of batteries. The batteries are easy to take out and charge and then install and ride. So we did just that and then went for a spin around LA. With no engine sound, the ride is instantly different, and at slow speeds we could actually chat to one another, which is usually impossible without a helmet communication device. Also, being narrow, it slid through LA's bad traffic like a knife through butter. While out and about, we made a quick stop to see how these bikes would fit in with the California crowd. So we just took a little spin out on the Maeving. We're now here on Rodeo Drive, parked up to something pretty classy. Classically expensive. Leaving the lavish boutiques behind, we then passed by office buildings, film studios, cruised the neighbourhoods, and then jumped on the freeway, headed west and to the beach for a bite to eat. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
So we've just had a full day on the Maeving RM1S. Nathan, what do you think?
I came in here with not much expectation. This is actually my first experience on an electric bike on city streets and on the freeway. I've ridden something smaller like a Super 73, and then I've ridden some off-road stuff, but this is my first experience on the street, and it was perfect. Being able to have a conversation while we're clipping along at 30 miles an hour.
That never happens, does it? We haven't even got the communication in, we're just able to have a chat. One thing that I really liked about it is it didn't feel at all like a bicycle. It felt like a motorcycle.
But also not intimidating. If this was going to be your first motorcycle, or perhaps you're just getting back into it. It was one of those things where you jump on and everything was super intuitive. I thought I was going to miss the clutch or miss the shifter. None of that stuff seemed to hinder me or bother me. I just cruised along. The
electric bikes I've ridden in the past, they've all got to jump to really take off. This didn't. It felt a lot more like a motorcycle in terms of just being able to let out the clutch gradually.
You're absolutely right. Most electrics feels like a on-off switch. You guys are like, and this thing had a real linear power band. It never felt like you were in the wrong spot. It just was pulled along, if you needed to get on it, I had some more.
It also got a lot of attention on the road.
Oh my gosh.
People do love this thing.
At first too, I'm used to riding around LA streets and you feel eyes on you. They're usually kind of mad at you, you know what I mean? You're like taking their lane or you're doing something, but this one, every time I looked out, big smile on the face, lots of thumbs up. Super cool.
I feel like it's for the new rider, a rider that's unsure about going from an e-bike to a motorcycle. Like you mentioned, I had a motorcycle 30 years ago. You have a family, your wife won't let you buy a motorcycle again, but this is a motorcycle that you'd be allowed. It's kind of like, it fits a niche, but a very much fun to niche. I mean, I'd be happy with one of these in my garage. I'd use it.
Definitely take one. I mean, like I said, I live in an area too where the supermarket is just far enough where I don't want to walk there, but just close enough where it doesn't make sense to jump in my truck. I don't really want to start the bike and bump the neighbors out. Jumping on this, popping over to the market, grabbing what I need, and coming right back.
Perfect. And also with it being lightweight, I've seen a lot of motorcycles on the back of campers, and they're always like 125cc something.
Yeah.
It's a great addition to something lightweight, practical.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been buzzing around all day, and we've still come back and we've got 40% battery left.
Yeah.
We've been riding for hours and hours. We've been everywhere. We've been on the freeway. He does a steady 70.
Yeah. I think one thing too is the ease of charging. You know, when you shove it, you can just remove the batteries, take them inside with you, charge them while you're working or doing whatever you're doing. Come in, pop them back out, and you're on your way.
Yeah. It's a different way of looking at the electric charging. It's like charging your phone. You just charge it when you need charge. Right? You're not charging at a charging station really quickly. Enjoyed it?
I had a great time, man. Appreciate
brilliant. Awesome, man. Thank you. Awesome. So that's it. Riding the Maeving electric bike, made in England. Take a look at it. It rides awesome. It looks cool, and it flies under the radar. Top do. Well done, guys.